Outside money is Plan Z. One of the first questions you will probably ask: where's the seed money going to come from? Far too often, people think the answer is to raise money from outsiders. If you are building something like a factory or restaurant, then you may indeed need that outside cash. But a lot of companies don't need expensive infrastructure, especially these days. We are in a economy now. Service businesses, example consultants, software companies, wedding planners, graphic designers, and hundreds of others, don't require much to get going. If you are running a business like that, avoid outside funding. In fact, no matter what kind of business you are starting, take on as little outside cash as you can. Spending others' people money may sound great, but there's a nose attached. Here's why. You give up control. When you turn into outsiders for funding, you have to answer to them too. That's fine at first when everyone agrees, but what happens down the road? Are you starting your own business to take orders from someone else, raise money, and that's what you will wind up doing? Cashing out begins to trump building a quality business. Investors want their money back and quickly, usually 3 to 5 years. Long term sustainability goes out the window when those involved only want to cash out as soon as they can. Spending other people's money is addictive. There's nothing easier than spending other people's money. But then you run out and need to go back for more. And every time you go back, they take more of your company. It's usually a bad deal. When you are just beginning, you have no leverage. That's a terrible time to enter into any financial transaction. Customers move down the totem pole. You wind up building what investors want instead of what customers want. Raising money is incredibly distracting. Seeking funding is difficult and draining. It takes months to pitch meetings, legal maneuvering, contracts, extras. That's an enormous distraction when you should really be focused on building something great. It's just not worth it. We hear over and over from business owners who have gone down this road and regret it. They usually give a variation on the investment hangover story. First, you get that quick investment buzz, but then you start having meetings with your investors and board of directors, and you are like, oh man, what have I gotten myself into? Now someone else is calling the shots. Before you stick your head in that nose, look for another way.